I was truly happy then. I thought I was the luckiest person in the world, blessed with such a wonderful family and a love like ours. Eventually, Owen started tagging along on my dates with Serafina. At first, she complained about the third wheel. Owen would fire back that he was just making sure her intentions were pure. I mediated between them, and they reached a tense truce. Slowly, without me noticing when it started, Serafina began to remember Owen's favorite things, to understand his moods, even to remember his birthday. And Owen would casually ask me questions about Serafina's childhood. It all came to a head during a trip to the mountains, when a sudden rock slide sent boulders tumbling down the slope. I watched, frozen, as Serafina grabbed Owen's hand and pulled him to safety. I managed to scramble out of the way, but not before a rock gashed my leg open. In the hospital, she explained through tears. "I'm so sorry, Noah. In that moment, I thought Owen was you." I said nothing, but my heart felt like it had been plunged into ice. Something was spinning horribly out of my control. The day I was discharged, I went home early. I even bought a bouquet of roses on the way, planning to surprise her. But there, under the rose wall in the garden, I saw them. Two figures, tangled together. Serafina's arms were wrapped around Owen's neck, and she was kissing him with a deep, focused passion. I stood rooted to the spot, feeling as if I'd walked into a nightmare. But the sharp pain of the rose thorns digging into my palm was too real to deny. I charged forward and tore them apart, a shower of rose petals falling around us. I slapped Serafina across the face. She didn't even flinch. But when I turned to Owen, she shoved me, hard. I stumbled and fell, my palms scraping against the gravel path. She stood over me, shielding Owen. "He's your brother. What gives you the right to touch him?" she spat. "Look at you, Noah. You're acting like a madman." Owen stepped up beside her, his face a mask of regret. "I'm sorry, brother. But Sarah and I are in love. If we had never been switched, I would have been the one to meet her first." Then, he intertwined his fingers with hers, his eyes meeting mine, full of defiance. "I apologize. You can hit me, you can scream at me, but I will not give her up." The last thread of my sanity snapped. I grabbed a rock and threw it at them, screaming every vicious word I could think of. Serafina just pulled Owen further away, her expression one of disgust. "You really need to see a doctor." My parents and sister came running at the sound of the commotion. They saw me, disheveled and covered in dirt, and their brows knitted in disapproval. "Noah, that's enough. Owen is your brother. Can't you just let him have this?" They stood together, a united front, their faces identical masks of cold disdain, and I stood opposite them, looking like a wild animal. In that moment, all the little oddities, all the strange moments from the past few months clicked into place, but I wasn't ready to give up. I found out where Serafina was filming and went to the studio, screaming and demanding answers. She stood at a distance, watching with contempt as her bodyguards pinned me to the ground. "Don't ever come near me again," she said. "And if you spread any more rumors about Owen, you'll regret it." Rage and desperation consumed me. I went to the tabloids. I told them everything. Serafina's affair, Owen knowingly becoming the other man. I plastered the story everywhere I could, determined to ruin them. I wanted the world to know that the beloved actress I had helped create was nothing but a backstabbing traitor. But the Prescott family crushed the story. I fought them, screamed, smashed everything in the house,